Welcome to another Thrash heavy rhythm here. Just a quick one now, ready for. I hope you all had a good 2018 and a Merry Christmas and happy 2019 New Year when it comes around. But anyway, okay, so just a simple riff here, pedaling on the A string. So working off of the A5 power chord on here, on the open A string. Okay, so the first part, so after the chord, and then you do the palm muting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So about a measure's worth, 4 beats that is. 4 beats in a measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after that, okay, so the power chord, and then pedal on the bottom A string into the fill, and that is based on the natural minor scale here, and to that's like the C position, but I'm pedaling off on the bottom string there. Okay, so fret space is 3 with your index finger, and 5 with your ring finger, and 6 with your pinky. And then off into the chord. To start the riff again. Oh, you can see that there. Okay, and the palm muting, where the right hand is down here. Now, some people like to choke off a little bit, and you can do it if you prefer the sound, you know. But usually, when I play fast, I like to go off a little bit, as opposed to. So you can hear different varying degrees of intensity on palm muting, but the important thing is to experiment a little bit and find out what works for you. And sometimes I do it all different ways, but just for this, for the purpose of this lesson, I decided to sort of just go lightly there, because if anybody's not used to playing this style, it's certainly a good idea to just be light on there. Because sometimes if you've never, you know, when I first started playing, I was like, you know, when I wasn't very precise in that, you know, I was like, open strings, and then I would choke off too much, you know. But you want to be, it's better to start off around there, and then sort of when you get used to it, then you can sort of find your own way of doing things. Okay, so demonstrating at a more higher tempo now, so at 164 BPM on the metronome here. Now when you're not used to playing it, when you're just sort of like putting the things together with the chord and the you know, start off slowly with it all until you're able to put it all together, you know, if you're a total beginner at this, that is, you know. So so go totally at your own pace, even if it's really slow like this. And even if you haven't developed the timing yet, don't worry about it. But then when you're more used to it, then I would say, if I just set the metronome at 90 BPM, just an example, do your own thing. But this would be a good way to sort of like start. That's the wrong timing there, but So start off at a slow pace like that when you're more used to doing it in a more sort of consistent rhythm, and then just gradually increase up. Now for the purpose of this video I should do increments like from 91 to 113, just an example. Go at your own pace. I'm going to stress this, you know. Okay, and then, right, so from 113 I would say next about 134. Okay, that, again, this is just an example, so. Now, at the level I'm demonstrating, I'm getting very impatient here now, so I'll go from 134 to... Now, don't try this at home unless you're really seasoned at playing. So, 164 now, like, you know. So, if I just... Okay, so and then after that I would say about 180. Starting to get into faster territories now, so okay, and I'm going to go for it now. I'm going to go 203. Now that would be pretty much borderline intensity, and any faster than that would just be ridiculous. But if you can do it faster, then do it. You know, it's important to push yourself here. If you want, you can do it on the bottom string as well. Many ways you can do this riff like that. If you prefer the more sort of traditional kind of like Aussie Dio Maiden Priest kind of thing, then by all means stick at that pace if you want to. But if you like going faster, certainly push yourself, and even if you're more sort of like borderline Metallica and Megadeth kind of speed, you know, the first 4 albums, that sort of thing, it's still a good idea, I think, just for practice purposes, to push yourself a little bit faster than that, so that when you come down to your comfortable pace that you like normally playing thrash at, then you feel like you can really lock in. It's important to lock in and feel good and feel relaxed in the groove as best you can, so that you can be as tight as possible and create that kind of impact. Whereas if you're like your Slayer, Possessed, Dark Angel and your faster bands, then by all means go through the roof, but just don't fucking hurt yourself. Okay, so Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and keep thrashing.